All right, guys. So the Page of Wands really represents a person, a very unique person, like nonconformist, independent by nature, and they don't require outside affirmations or approval. They're often an innovator, an inventor, or um, a rebel representing freedom. So it's really about you holding incredible power, but you are still the student developing this power. Now, the advice that the Page of Wands really brings in general readings is, maybe it's time to explore your interest and find what lights your fire. Because it's always a good thing to educate yourself further or really learn something new about yourself or a trade. Now, when the Page of Wands comes up in reverse in a general reading, it's really signifying a lack of inspiration, creation, like a creative block, or feeling stuck and unmotivated. So it can also suggest like delays, missed opportunities, or this need to reassess your approach. And it indicates a need to really slow down and be more patient and find new ways to like reignite your passion. So the Page of Wands, sorry, in a love reading and upright really it talks about moving, like forward moving change. And it's about someone maybe unnerved by your influence because you may be disturbing their stable patterns. So it's about pushing someone to be better. You could even be the catalyst for change, calling them into self reflection. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse in a love reading really suggests this lack of direction, impulsiveness, or difficulty communicating in a relationship. And it can also indicate that there's a warning spark or this need for both partners to reevaluate their needs and their desires. So it can really highlight this impatience, scattered energy, or even a need to slow down and think before acting. Now, the Page of Wands in a career reading in the upright really is about change in the air. It's about developing events, a turn of events. So change will escalate quickly, but not always a negative development. You have to remember that you have to face this rather than retreating and waiting it out. So it really is calling you to step forward. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse in a career reading, it suggests that lack of inspiration, the not having any motivation, or really just no direction in your current work or career path. And it can indicate that there's creative blocks, missed opportunities, or really just feelings of stagnation and frustration. So you might also be struggling with like your self doubt, like a lack of confidence, or feeling overwhelmed by the challenges ahead. Now, if you pull the Page of Wands in a yes or no reading scenario, the Page of Wands is actually a yes, and its advice is really approach your next steps with a desire to learn. So I hope this helped you understand the Page of Wands a little bit better, and I will see you guys in the next video.